So just coming to settle, maybe forming an intention, doing this practice, settling, grounding, resting the mind in the present. Just thinking about our motivation, how it can help us feel more settled, how it can make us more present in our daily life, and how that can benefit us and benefit other people as well. So maybe, first of all, just breathing in as you breathe in, just stretching up, and breathing out, and just letting the chest and the belly relax, the shoulders drop, just keeping a little alertness in the spine. So we're a bit, just allowing our bodies to know that we're just going into practice. You might shut your eyes, just looking down with a soft focused gaze. And maybe as we come to this practice, just starting with taking a long, slow, deep breath in through the nose. And then just breathing out through the mouth, just letting go all the things that were happening before we started this practice, all the things of earlier this day. And then taking another long, slow breath in through the nose. And then breathing out through the mouth. As you let go of all the things you've got to do the rest of the evening, and the week that's coming. And then just taking a third breath, long, slow breath through the nose. As you breathe out, just bringing your attention to the body. You're just coming to the body, noticing the contact of the body, the chair and the ground. And just bring your awareness to the breath. The in-breath and the out-breath. Choosing where you want to bring that attention. It might be your belly, your chest. Maybe just at the nose, or maybe the whole breath. Just finding what works for you as you follow the breath. And then maybe, if it works for you, just lengthening the in-breath, the out-breath slightly. It's about the same length as each other. Maybe counting to 3 or 4 in the in-breath, 3 or 4 in the out-breath. Same words like I know I'm breathing in, I know I'm breathing out. Or maybe even using a little bit of movement. You're just lifting the hands in the in-breath and the hands down in the out-breath. Just finding something that works for you. So we're just giving our mind something to focus on. Either just regulating the breath, using words, counting or movement. The brain has something to focus on, and in focusing on something, may just allow the thoughts to slow slightly, maybe to have space between thoughts. You find the mind starts wandering, as minds do, just coming back to the breath. And just lengthening the in and out breath. They're about the same length as each other. And maybe using words like, I know I'm breathing in, I know I'm breathing out. We may use counting, we may use our hands just to follow the breath. Maybe just noticing the thoughts, maybe just slowing slightly, maybe space between the thoughts. You find that your thoughts seem to speed up. That's okay, that's just how it is at this moment in time. Not trying to push away thoughts or stop thinking. Just allowing our minds to rest in the present, following the breath. Maybe just becoming particularly aware of the out breath. And just notice what happens in the body as you breathe out. There's a slight sensory relaxation. Maybe there's just a sense of awareness dropping into the body. Maybe with each out breath, the body's just relaxing into the ground. It's held by the ground, held by gravity. And maybe the mind can learn from that. So the body relaxes into the ground. Maybe the mind can relax into the body. And just letting go the counting, words, the movement, regulation of the breath. Just being aware of what parts of the body move with the breath. If you're sitting against the back of the chair, can you feel the breath in the back? As you breathe, can you notice the ribs against the arms? There's a movement in the hips. And then just maybe becoming aware of the feet on the floor. Breathe out, maybe the feet just gently pushing slightly into the ground. Really noticing that connection and grounding support. As you breathe in, maybe as if you're drawing up energy from the ground into the body. Breathing out, just connecting with that contact with the floor. Breathing in, just allowing that sense of energy absorbed into the body. And then just letting go of any particular awareness on the breath. Just maintaining tension at the feet. And then the ankles, lower legs, the knees and thighs. Just becoming aware of any sensations. Maybe the contact of clothes against the skin. Maybe the pressure, legs on the chair. Hands on your lap, maybe the pressure of the hands against the lap. But just being curious, not wanting to change it or to be different. Just noticing how the body is at this moment in time. And then continue to take your awareness up the body. Hips and pelvis. Lower back and the middle back and the upper back. The belly and the chest. The hands and the arms. The shoulders. There's tension in the shoulders, maybe just softening around it with the breath. Not pushing it away or trying to get rid of it, just softening. The neck, face and the top of the head. And then just gently guide your awareness back down the body. The head, the shoulders and chest and the back. The belly, the middle and lower back. Shoulders and the arms and the hands. Hips and the pelvis. The legs and feet. Just connecting to the lower body. Being aware of the body being held by the ground. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Just allowing the body to be held. With a sense of grounding, connection. No need anything at this moment in time. Body's held, the body's breathing itself. Basic needs are met. So we can just sit here. And then I'm just doing a slight experiment. So first of all, with sound, saying to yourself, I am listening. Listening, I am listening. Maybe picking a sound you're listening to. And then changing it to, I hear. I hear. And then notice what happens. You say to yourself, there is hearing. There is hearing. Here's what's separating out sensation, sensory experience, and the sense of I, me. And maybe just noticing what is the difference between hearing, listening, and recognizing I am hearing, and there is hearing. Then if your eyes are closed, maybe just opening them gently. You get something. And again, first of all, those words, I am looking. I am looking. What seems just like when you say to yourself, I am seeing. I am seeing. And then maybe the words, there is seeing. There is seeing. Maybe just looking around. And again, noticing the difference when you think you're saying to yourself, there is seeing. Or is I am seeing. Just noticing what is the difference. And then, becoming aware of the thoughts as they arise, maybe saying to yourself, I am thinking. I am thinking. But then saying to yourself, there are thoughts. There are thoughts. Even noticing the difference between that identification, I and me, and I have thoughts. But just there are thoughts. These arise. They're not me. Just an experience. And then just maybe noticing if there are any emotions there or feelings currently. And again, just saying, I am feeling. I'm experiencing emotions. I'm feeling. I'm experiencing emotions. And then maybe just saying to yourself, there are feelings. There are emotions. There are feelings. There are emotions. I'm just noticing the difference. And from here, we're just going to rest the mind. Rest the mind in the present. Just allowing thoughts, emotions, body sensations to come and go. Not getting caught up in thinking. Do you find your mind gets carried away with thinking? Then just using the breath to come back to the present, just with a gentle touch. So we're just having that open awareness, not shutting out any experience, just having a gentle touch on the breath, just to help us anchor to the present. So we sit here, just allowing our experiences to be, maybe just having that sense of there is thought, there's sound, emotions, and less of the I am thinking. I have sensations, I have feelings. Just using the breath, get carried away with thinking. Using the breath, get carried away. We're starting to identify with the self, which usually means we've been carried away with thinking again. We're just sitting here, resting our minds in the present. Using the breath to bring us back to the present each time our mind wanders. Process of being mindful, being aware that the mind has wandered and coming back to the present with gentleness and kindness. Being aware when we get caught up in our thinking, this usually involves a sense of I or me. Coming back with that general sense of experiencing experiences as they are. Thoughts, just one form of experience. Knowing that we're not our thoughts, we're not what we see or hear or touch, we're not our emotions. being here, just in the mind, in the present, just allowing experiences to be as they are, using the breath as an anchor. Get carried away with thinking, carried away with a sense of I, identify with experience, with thoughts.